Have you ever hit pause in the middle of an ordinary day, maybe while making coffee, sitting in traffic, or just staring at your phone, and felt this weird, creeping void? On the surface, life looks solid. You've got a job that pays the bills, maybe even one you're proud of, friends who text back, a routine that keeps everything moving, vacations planned, goals checked off. Everything's fine. Better than fine, honestly. But inside? It's like the color's been drained from your world. You laugh at memes, but the humor doesn't quite reach your chest. You hug someone you care about, but it's more automatic than electric. Achievements land with a dull thud instead of fireworks. And in quiet moments, there's this persistent, nagging emptiness, like you're going through the motions of a life that doesn't fully belong to you. The scariest thing? Nothing dramatic is wrong. No crisis, no betrayal, no rock-bottom moment. So you start gaslighting yourself, I should be grateful. People have it way worse. Why can't I just feel happy? What's broken in me? If any of that just landed like a quiet punch to the gut, you're in good company. This isn't rare. This is emotional numbness, and it's one of the most misunderstood experiences in modern life. Millions walk around with it every day, functioning perfectly on the outside while feeling half alive on the inside. Emotional numbness isn't full-blown depression with endless tears or rage. It's subtler, more insidious. It's your emotional system dialing itself down to a whisper. Joy flickers like a weak bulb, bright for a second, then gone. Sadness brushes past without leaving a mark. Excitement builds, peaks at meh, and fades. Love feels intellectual, not visceral. Motivation shows up as obligation, not fire. Life becomes a grayscale filter over what should be vivid. You still care about people and things, but the caring lacks depth. You show up, but you're not really there. People describe it in short, devastating lines, everything's good, but I feel nothing. I know I'm supposed to be happy, but it's like watching someone else's life. I'm running on autopilot, and the pilot light inside is out. Because it's so invisible, most people don't name it. They just push harder, more hours, more hustle, more distractions, more scrolling, more anything to drown out the silence where the emptiness screams loudest. But here's the truth bomb most therapists and psychologists agree on: emotional numbness isn't a character defect. It's not laziness, weakness, or proof you're ungrateful. It's a brilliant, protective adaptation your brain built years ago. Think of your nervous system as the ultimate survival expert. Its number one job isn't to make you happy, it's to keep you safe. At some point, usually in childhood, feeling your feelings became risky business. Not always through big, headline trauma. Often it's something quieter, more invisible: childhood emotional neglect. Childhood emotional neglect, CN, happens when your emotional needs aren't consistently seen, heard, or validated. Your parents might have loved you, provided for you, even cheered your successes, but your inner world? Your fears, hurts, joys, needs? They were overlooked, minimized, or shut down. Maybe you were told, stop crying, it's not that bad. Or, toughen up. Or emotions were just inconvenient because life was busy, stressful, or your caregivers were dealing with their own unprocessed pain. So you learned the lesson early: big feelings don't get comfort, they get ignored. Needing support makes you a burden. Being easy and independent keeps the peace. Studies suggest this affects a huge number of people. Estimates put childhood emotional neglect in the range of 18% or more of adults, with emotional abuse reported even higher in some surveys. It's not always obvious scars. It's the absence of something vital: emotional attunement. Let me bring this home with real, relatable stories. Names and details changed for privacy, but these are patterns I've seen echoed in therapy rooms, online communities, and research around the world. Take Alex, a 35-year-old tech lead at a major company. Six-figure salary, remote work freedom, a partner who plans cute dates, weekend trips to national parks. Friends call Alex the Rock. But in private, Alex says, I hit every milestone, but there's no hell yes inside. I tell my partner I love them, and I mean it, but it feels like reciting lines. When something bad happens, like a friend losing their job, I know I should feel sad for them, but it's just facts, no ache. I feel like a high-functioning robot. Alex's childhood. Supportive parents who were always working. Emotions were distracting. Sadness was met with, you'll be fine. Fear was, don't worry about it. Alex adapted by becoming ultra-independent, top grades, no drama, problem solver extraordinaire. That strategy worked brilliantly, until adulthood, when the same walls that protected now block real connection and aliveness. Then there's Jordan, 28, a marketing strategist in a buzzing city. Always the life of the group chat, killer playlists, spontaneous adventures. But Jordan admits, I feel every second because silence terrifies me. When I'm alone, the emptiness hits like a wave. I date people, but I pull away when it gets deep. I achieve goals, but the high lasts 5 minutes. I wonder if I'm just wired wrong. Jordan grew up in a high-achievement household. Love was conditional on performance. Vulnerability was weakness. Don't be dramatic was the family motto. Jordan learned to suppress feelings to earn approval. Now success is abundant, but meaning is scarce. And Emily, 32, a teacher who pours energy into her students every day. She loves her job intellectually, but says, I watch my colleagues tear up at sweet moments with kids, and I feel flat. I want to feel that warmth, but it's like there's a pane of glass between me and my own heart. I stay busy to avoid facing how disconnected I am from myself. Emily's story traces back to a family where emotions were sidelined, parents overwhelmed, no space for whining. She became the helper, the listener, never the one needing support. Independence became her armor, and her cage. These aren't outliers. They're common patterns. The brain doesn't numb selectively, it mutes the whole spectrum. Pain hurts less, but so does pleasure. The walls that shielded you as a kid now keep out depth, passion, intimacy. That's why relationships feel safe but shallow, why success tastes like cardboard, why you crave connection but sabotage it when it gets real. If left unchecked, numbness can lead to bigger issues, burnout from constant busyness, isolation in relationships, even physical symptoms like chronic fatigue or tension. But here's the game changer, this state is not your permanent address. It's a chapter. Your nervous system learned to protect you once, it can learn to trust feeling again. Healing isn't about forcing emotions back or positive thinking your way out. That often backfires. It's about creating safety, slowly and gently, so your defenses can relax. Start here, awareness without judgment. Notice the numbness when it shows up. Say out loud or in your head, I'm feeling flat right now. That's real, and it makes sense. No fixing, just naming. This alone chips at shame. Body first. Emotions live in sensations before words. Scan your body, tight jaw. Heavy chest. Empty gut. Numb limbs. Notice without story. Just observe. Apps or short guided body scans help. This rewires your brain to tolerate feeling. Small, safe experiments. Play music that once moved you. Watch a scene designed to hit emotionally. Write one honest sentence, today I felt, or I didn't feel much. No pressure for big breakthroughs. Tiny cracks let light in. Move it out. Walk, dance alone, shake your body, yell into a pillow. Physical movement discharges stored tension and invites emotion to surface. Build self-compassion. Talk to yourself like a kind friend, this emptiness isn't proof I'm broken, it's proof I survived something hard. Read books on CN, like Running on Empty by John Ice Webb, or listen to podcasts. Knowledge reduces isolation. Safe connection. Share one small truth with a trusted person, I've been feeling kind of numb lately. The right response is, listening, not fixing. Teach your system that vulnerability can be safe. Slow down deliberately. Protect quiet time. Say no to overscheduling. Rest without guilt. Busyness is numbness's best friend, remove it, and feelings have space. Professional support. Therapy specializing in CN, somatic experiencing, IFS, internal family systems, or schema therapy is gold. A skilled therapist helps you feel seen without overwhelm. Healing looks messy and gradual, a song that unexpectedly brings tears, a hug that feels warm instead of mechanical, a moment of genuine excitement about a hobby. Celebrate every micro-return, they prove your system is thawing. You're not empty because you're missing something essential. You're empty because you were taught, subtly or not, that your feelings weren't welcome or safe. That lesson kept you alive then. Now you're ready for more, aliveness, depth, real joy, real grief, real love. This emptiness? It's not the end. It's the bridge between survival mode and thriving. The wanting you feel right now, for more color, more fire, more you, is already proof the numbness is losing its grip. You're not behind. You're not defective. You're waking up. If this video just mirrored something you've carried silently, drop a comment, I feel this, or share one way the emptiness shows up for you. Let's make this space where people stop pretending everything's fine. Hit subscribe if you want more raw, no BS talks on emotions, healing, and reclaiming your inner world. Turn on notifications, we're in this together. You don't need to be fixed. You need to be understood. And sometimes, being truly understood is the spark that starts the thaw. See you in the next one. Until then, be gentle with yourself.